Does your digital agency require a rebrand? Let's listen to successful rebranding stories of experienced agency owners to understand the why, when, and how of rebranding your agency the right way. So why should you consider rebranding your digital agency?
Look, I guess the fact that we chose to rebrand ourselves to get our purpose more clearly aligned, it's a big step to change your name and to relaunch as a whole new brand. We've done it with so many clients over the years, but having gone through it ourselves, it's a big step to take, and it shows a real commitment to getting your brand positioned accurately, effectively.
If your agency has been around for a while and you've expanded your services or changed your company culture, it may be time for a rebrand. Rebranding helps you communicate those changes to the kind of customers and talent you want to attract.
So we rebranded a year and a half or 2 years ago, and that became kind of like a catalyst for a moment where people can find out more clearly what you're about. So we started out as London Road Media as a content media company, and so rebranded to London Road Marketing, changed our logo, did a bunch of changes, and with that, we were able to kind of correct some of that messaging.
So we did the rebrand in 2018, and the reason why we did it was because the old company's name was Seequus, S-E-E-Q-U-S. The idea sparked because it was kind of like Seek Us, SEO, right? Kind of a quirky little play on it. And the Q kind of looks like a magnifying glass. But after a couple of years, we quickly realized that when you have to give that name out over and over, like for your email address, it's all the letters that are hard to get on a phone call, like S-E-E, they're like F-E-E, F-E-C, what? I was like, I'm sick and tired of this. Like, people can't say it from stage. It's just hard. Like, I'm just annoyed with it. And so maybe it's time. So we went down the path. We said, okay, we're going to rebrand.
Rebranding also helps you to differentiate yourself from your competitors. If your industry is saturated with similar looking agencies, a unique brand helps you stand out. Now let's talk about the when of rebranding. If you're an agency owner, there may come a time when your brand fails to attract the clients you need. You're losing business to competitors or struggling to communicate your value proposition. And this usually happens between the maturity and possible exit stage of your agency's life cycle. And all this is another reason why a lot of agencies rethink their existing brand. And once they decided to rebrand, the agencies we spoke with made sure they did it with clarity of purpose.
It gave us a cool opportunity to kind of look at the business as a whole. Like, we went through and kind of just like double checked our core values. Did they all fit? What was our vision?
All successful rebrands resonate with the ideal customers that agencies are looking to acquire. A rebrand is also a good time to revisit things that are not working anymore.
You can use it as a business opportunity to let old things that aren't serving the business fall away, and so you can kind of say, hey, moving forward, here's who WIT is. WIT is these values, it's this ideal client, this is how we treat each other, this is how we treat our clients, this is our industry message.
Our team led the rebrand internally, and it involved changing every aspect of our business. So from our strategy to our messaging, our tone of voice, our positioning, photo shoots, new video, new website, obviously logos, colors, everything you could change, changed. And we had this kind of soapbox moment at the point we launched the brand where we got to stand up in front of everybody and say, this is who we are and this is what we stand for. This is why we matter and what we offer. It's not for everybody, but if our approach aligns with you and what your business direction is and what you're wanting to achieve, then fantastic. But hopefully what it was different to everybody else, and it resonated with a particular audience.
A crucial thing to keep in mind is to effectively communicate the changes to your existing customers in order to retain their loyalty and prevent any potential loss of reputation that your agency may have built up over the years.
We put a lot of time into communicating why we were doing it, but probably the biggest things was managing things like, our biggest lead generation channel was SEO. So we built up some, really heavy rankings over the years with BirdBrain, and making sure that those were not lost in the migration. So there's a little bit of complexity in managing that. We had a little bit of a wonky period during the migration where maybe the messaging wasn't connecting as well as we hoped it would when the brand first launched.
With that note of caution, we can summarize that rebranding is a powerful way to differentiate yourself from your competitors as well as attract the right clients. It is indicative of your commitment to getting your brand positioned accurately and effectively serve your business and best customers. In the comment section down below, let us know, how did your rebranding story play out? Also, don't forget to leave a like. If you're new to our channel, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification button to stay updated with our future videos. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.